Nassau. For some time, one of the most popular travel destinations in the Caribbean, has featured a very special place. Atlantis, the most extraordinary hotel resort in the world. The Bahamas' capital city was once mainly known as a destination for the rich and famous, but today it's frequented by one and all. Most of the Bahamas' 290,000 inhabitants live in the capital, where huge, luxurious cruise ships lie at anchor. Small boats are moored in the exclusive and well-established Nassau Yacht Club. Numerous seafood restaurants around Nassau still cook in the traditional way. A perfect place to experience Caribbean cuisine. Despite the almost 2 million tourists who crowd into the capital of the Bahamas each year, Nassau has retained much of its historic and colonial charm. A statue in the harbour commemorates Christopher Columbus, explorer of the West Indian Islands and remarkable Genoese seafarer. The present seat of government of the Bahamas is accommodated in several attractive pink-coloured colonial buildings that date back to the early 19th century. Another of Nassau's sights is the recently renovated Queen's Staircase that is located on one of the city's hills. Nassau's dramatic past is reflected in its many fortifications, such as Fort Montague and Fort Fincastle. Numerous pirate attacks and bloody hostilities by the French and Spanish dominate the colourful history of the former British New Providence Island. In striking contrast to the architecture of the fort are many colourful buildings that give the city a lively and joyful appearance. With its beautiful historic lanes, Nassau's Old Town is extremely picturesque. Among the most popular souvenirs are the handmade straw baskets, bags and dolls that are sold at the straw market. During the 17th and 18th centuries, Nassau was one of the most feared pirate strongholds in the world. However, those times are long gone, and now they're merely the storyline of various books, films and advertisements. Fort Charlotte is Nassau's second largest and also its most interesting fortress, and although it was built at the end of the 18th century, it never saw battle. Not a single shot was fired from its battlements. Those who wish to observe the fascinating local wildlife of the Bahamas archipelago can do so at our Dastra Zoo. One of the main attractions at the zoo, that contains no less than 300 different animals, is the world-famous flamingo show that takes place 3 times a day. But Nassau's most recent architectural landmark is located on the 5-kilometre-long Paradise Island, the legendary resort of Atlantis. Directly outside the huge complex in the Atlantis Marina are the imposing luxury yachts of numerous multi-millionaires. the owners of these gigantic yachts, the harbour is an ideal location, and the nearby hotel provides its guests with everything they could possibly desire. Atlantis and the ocean in all of its many facets are the central concept of this unique hotel complex. Since its inauguration in 1998, it has attracted a large number of guests who come to enjoy this large and extravagant hotel complex on Paradise Island. Its architecture contains many fine images. Everywhere there are motifs of the sea and the submerged city of Atlantis. Local features were also included during its construction, such as the apartment settlement of Marina Village that is located at the hotel's very own harbour. But the main feature that dominates the design of this unique hotel is the legendary city of Atlantis, which is commemorated by a monument. Several legends tell of the origin, fate, and true existence of the submerged island realm. Atlantis is thought to have been located in many places around the world, but right up until today, the existence of this legendary island has not been proved. However, Atlantis has always fired the imagination. Indeed, the creator of this resort, Sol Kurtzner, was inspired by its myths. The hotel complex on Paradise Island contains 3,600 guest rooms, each one furnished in style. Rooms and suites of the two royal towers that are located in the center of the complex provide a splendid view of the sea. A bridge connects each wing of the royal towers. This is the location of one of the most expensive hotel suites on Earth. The bridge suite, with a total of 10 rooms and measuring 460 square meters, costs no less than $25,000 a night. The holiday paradise of the Bahamas Atlantis Resort has been designed to appeal to every taste and appetite. A total of 22 restaurants cater for each and every culinary desire and offer everything from tasty snacks to luxurious gourmet experiences. But the main attraction of the Atlantis Resort Hotel is its huge underwater area, the biggest saltwater aquarium in the world. Seven different pools, known as lagoons due to their immense dimensions, provide those who come here with a fascinating underwater world. Relaxing and entertaining fun in the water is offered by various pools that each has its own unique design. The open-air area of Atlantis Resort is so large that there are special tours to help visitors find their way around. An extraordinarily fairy tale building that was inspired by the ancient myths of Atlantis forms the entrance area into the hotel's gigantic underwater world. In the Lagoon bar and grill restaurant, guests can enjoy a meal following a tour through the hotel before going on to the next activity of the day. As in all of the hotel's buildings, the magnificent furnishings and equipment are quite amazing. Design of the very highest level. Predator Lagoon is also extremely popular. A huge saltwater aquarium that contains some of the most feared predators of the sea. Various types of shark and barracuda swim behind the thick glass. And non-divers can also see the sharks at close quarters. For most of the visitors to Predator Lagoon, the 30-meter-long underwater tunnel is an unforgettable experience. To make the fish look even more dramatic, every now and then divers swim among them. The impressive beauty of this marine world is truly fascinating, and the daily feeding ritual is particularly popular. The large variety of creatures that inhabit the huge aquariums of the Atlantis Resort is quite astonishing. Ruins Lagoon alone houses more than 20,000 fish. Big ones, small ones, both common and exotic fish, this underwater world is an amazing delight. The cupola of the main building of the hotel's aquarium world is adorned with fabulous illustrations of the legendary submerged island realm. The ancient Greek philosopher Plato mentioned the island for the first time in 360 BC in his dialogues between Timaeus and Critias. After this wonderful journey into a legendary watery world, we return to the surface of Paradise Island. Predator Lagoon is well worth a visit. The feeding of the sharks is a special adventure and shows off the power of these wonderful creatures. The Atlantis Resort complex also contains a couple of sandy beaches, as well as many water sports. In contrast to Atlantis Beach, the beach at Paradise Lagoon is especially suitable for families with children because the lagoon is well sheltered. There could hardly be a more ideal place for a relaxing sunbathe than in a deck chair beneath the palm trees of a tranquil Caribbean beach. In addition to the paradise-like conditions on the beach, an exciting world of waterfalls and link bridges provides added entertainment. Close to the central royal towers is a mysterious Mayan temple. Children are particularly attracted to the building. Besides its striking exterior, the Mayan temple also contains some spectacular water slides, plus an underwater tunnel with sharks. The success of this hotel complex was not created by luck. Sol Kurtzner, creator of the Atlantis Resort, already had several highly acclaimed years of experience in the hotel industry. In South Africa, at the beginning of the 1980s, Kurtzner built the casino resort of Sun City that was such a great financial success. And it was his desire that the Atlantis Resort on this Bahamian paradise island should top everything that he had already achieved. Sol Kurtzner purchased the building site for his version of Atlantis in 1994. At that time, there was a rundown casino hotel on this location. After a construction period of 4 years and an investment of $1 billion, Kurtzner created a brand new holiday resort. With much creativity and planning, this modern architectural gem became a reality. And the result is plain to see. One of the latest attractions in Atlantis is the amazing water slides that are to be found in Power Tower that is situated in the hotel's large water park. Power Tower is at the heart of the adventurous and spectacular Aquaventure waterworld. Here, the imagination runs riot. Power Tower is a true adventure. Steps lead up to its uppermost terrace. The fantastic constructions both inside and outside the buildings, plus the beauty of the surrounding Caribbean beaches, give the complex an overwhelming atmosphere. The view from the roof of the 18-meter-high Power Tower across the surrounding waterworld and the many slides of Aquaventure is really breathtaking. The water slides that cross this entertaining area of the Atlantis Resort seem to be without end. The torrents of water speed swimmers along the slides. So, without effort and surrounded by cool water, one can float past the fantastic buildings of Atlantis and watch this fantasy world from below. The combination of holiday resort and entertainment park turn a stay in the Atlantis Resort into a fantastic adventure for the entire family. One of Aquaventure's waterways leads through an artificial canyon and gives the strong impression of wild water rafting. Many kinds of landscape have been integrated into the huge water park of Atlantis, so everyone should be more than satisfied with the experience. The artificially created bays of Paradise Lagoon provide relaxed bathing without the unpredictable dangers of the ocean. At Cove Beach, several ingeniously constructed barrier reefs fend off powerful sea waves so that even novice swimmers can enjoy the wonders of the Caribbean. Security is paramount at the resort. Everywhere, hotel employees and even animals watch over the welfare of the guests. Those who wish to experience the Caribbean in all of its untamed power can do so at Paradise Beach and also at Atlantis Beach. As in each other area of the hotel, here there's everything that the most demanding hotel guest may need. Deck chairs and parasols are also in abundance. On the normal beaches, bathing is sometimes forbidden if the waves are too hazardous. A further attraction of the Atlantis Resort on Paradise Island is one of the most popular, Dolphin Cay. But it's advisable to book well in advance. Everyone wants to get as close as possible to the dolphins. These amicable characters can be experienced at close quarters, along with all of their clever party tricks. One of their most popular tricks is the water taxi, when the dolphins push the passengers through the water. Of course, they're always well rewarded with a tasty snack or two. Their likable and merry nature is also obvious in their well-rehearsed welcoming ritual. What a thrill, shaking hands with a dolphin. In addition to their trainers, the dolphins also pull the general public through the water. The bottlenose dolphins in Atlantis Dolphin Cay win the hearts of both young and old alike and are an important part of this remarkable holiday paradise. The dolphins seem to be at home here and have one of the largest seawater pools in the world in which they can play all day long. Beyond the gates of Atlantis, Paradise Island has many other sights, such as this old monastery that was transported here from Europe. And the film location of the popular TV series Flipper. Excursions by powerboat are also very popular. They go to nearby islands such as Exuma Cays that are inhabited by dragon-like iguanas. In addition to land animals, nature also impresses with its large variety of sea creatures, such as the striking mantas that swim in the crystal clear water and can even be patted. The Bahamas, a veritable paradise on earth. Thanks to its natural beauty, the Caribbean never fails to enchant. There is no other hotel in the world like the Atlantis Resort on Paradise Island, with its successful blend of Caribbean holiday fantasy and the legendary myth of Atlantis.